Hi, everyone. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here with a special surprise for you today. I have Fiona Waddell, and Fiona is someone that I met on the psychic tour I was on in the fall. We went out west together, and she had a table. Sometimes we were right beside each other, sometimes she's way over on the other side of the room. I had to sneak around and visit her.
Vice versa.
Because we're not allowed to, we're supposed to be at our booth all the time. But anyhow, we really connected, and I really value Fiona's energy and her gifts. So today she's going to do part of the reading with me. She is going to do oracle cards today. Oh, yeah, we can't tap the table because it will shake. She's going to do oracle cards. I'm going to do tarot, and then I'm going to switch it over to Fiona, and she's going to do the oracle reading. Her oracle reading is all her own. It doesn't necessarily reflect what I'm saying. Okay, so we have two parts here. All right. So, anyway, Scorpio. Let's see. I'm going to put your energy in here. Scorpio. November 2022. Now, I don't know if you were around for the cartomancy readings I just did last week, but I talked about how October is the 10 and November is the 1. So this reading is really, we're entering into the 1. We're talking about what we have space for now in our lives, what we're ready to receive in our lives. Oh, hi, Ness. Hello there. I can't read what she says. Can you
I
read
can't
it,
either.
Fiona?
Like the bifocals.
I am blind.
Oh, it's just flashed up on your screen.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I see you there, Ness, and thank you so much for watching. So anyway, so let's get to it. So this is all about the space that we have to welcome in the new this month. Now, I got to tell you, yesterday, as a matter of fact, I wrote 2 letters of unfinished business that I should have done for a year more, longer. No, I should have done it. And I was putting it off, thinking, oh, geez, it's going to be all emotion. It's going to be a big deal. And I just don't want to go there. Well, when I finally sat down to do it, I didn't shed one tear. And it was such a good release, I'll tell you. And I feel like the 1 now. I feel ready to welcome something new in, So, all right, let's get it going on, Scorpio. Shut up, Lynn. Shut up, Lynn. Get going. We have a couple of cards jump out for you. You have the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. I love seeing that because it's exactly what I'm talking about. Action, action, action. Okay, so let's get these figured for you. So first I want to say about these 3 cards. Queen of Wands, we have fire energy. The Queen of Wands does not sit around and talk about what she wants to do, or he, because it could be a male. This is probably your energy right now, Scorpio. Or you could have a fire sign around you, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Doesn't have to be. This is highly involved in the energy. And the energy is about taking action, making a decision on what you want to do, how you want to move forward, and doing it. It seems that you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for money to come in. You're waiting for, maybe you're not supposed to start that job until December, or it seems like there's some sort of delay. You're waiting for something to happen before you can make your move. But the thing is, at this time in the 3, you know now what it is you want to do. When one of these 2 ships come in, you're getting on one of them, and you are. You're at the dock waiting. You're getting on one. You're going. Okay? Action, action. And then the 6 is about the rewards, the recognition. I think it's kind of the right time that you're taking this action. You needed to wait. There was some healing, some, whatever you needed to do, figuring out maybe what you wanted to do, which direction, which ship, you were figuring that out. So you needed this pause, this delay in between. And here is where you're going to start getting the recognition. You're going to realize this was the right way all along. The right way. I should have done this, But anyway, don't look back with any regrets. It's time to celebrate. Time to celebrate. I love this card for you. The sunshine is there. It's about success, feeling good, feeling validated too, probably, and also getting credit, like from yourself and others, about what your gifts are, what you're able to bring to the table. And it might be quite different in a different field than you saw yourself in. This might be this new direction, this new step, because whatever you're bringing into your life, it's new. It's a one. I got to lean forward a little bit to see what is going on. Good morning, Diana. Thanks for Scorpio and Venus here. Wonderful. Oh, wonderfulness. Now I can read what you see. I'm glad that you caught us too. The bell, just in time for the bell. There's just that one. Okay, that means hurry up, Lynn. Smarten up. So in the recent past, you have the King of Discs or Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So, the king is ready. He's bored. He's done whatever he's been doing for a long time. So if you've been a secretary, or if you've been a factory worker, if you've been a cleaner, you've been doing this half your life. You're very experienced in this and you're bored with it now. I don't think you want to do this anymore. You want to enter some sort of new field, something that makes you feel passionate again about the work that you're doing. And you want something that's going to stimulate you, that you're learning still. And it's like you're just loving it more and more the more you do it. One of the reasons you could feel a little tired. Okay, you could feel a little tired, a little beat down right now, okay, or in the recent past. And so it's taking some time for you to get the energy to take that step forward. I think this is the unfinished business you guys have, everybody out there. So I don't know how you do it. If you want to write a letter, if you want to call a friend. And writing is a really, really good spiritual way to get it out, though, whatever it may be. And the other person never has to see it. Never. You can just release it, and you can forgive them and release them and yourself at the end. But whatever it is, you're at the 9, you're just about at the 10, where you're ready to let this old career or old pursuit go. Okay, because it probably do you well for a long time. It provided you with security and stability, but now you're just, something else is calling you. Okay, and this is why you're feeling like, and you're at the kind of fight card. You're fighting, you're defending it, you're protecting it. But I think soon you're going to be like, what am I holding on too tight, so tight for? So the Page of Swords suggests that you're seeking new knowledge. You're investigating, searching for what you can. This could be news coming in about this is what you're fighting for. It could be gossip. It could be negative news that's not really helping you stay in this energy. And it might be just the very thing that you decide that why you're taking a step in the new direction. This is sort of because you're seeking the truth. I don't think you're willing to sit in naivety anymore. In some ways, you've kind of been naive, Scorpio, and feeling like you're up against a lot. But the truth is, you're not. And there's some things that you haven't wanted to see, like changing might be difficult for you. It might be difficult for you to change, or these could seem like huge things that you would have to do, but we all have to break down these big things into little steps. And I think you're seeking different opportunities. You're talking to new people, and you're starting to put these wants, instead of complaining about, oh, this, and I don't have this, and geez, and you're going to put them into wishes. You're going to say, you know what I'd love? I'd love it if I could work with plants. You know what I'd love? I'd love it if I could be a writer. You know what I'd love? I'd love to give presentations and help people, or whatever it is. You're going to turn those defenses, those fences, into, the sword is the pen, and you're going to turn these into ideas and possibilities. Okay. So saying that, in the present, you have the Ace of Wands. Here is the idea, or the opportunity, or the offer. Okay, it's the new beginning. It's the new potential for growth. There it is. And it's in your presence, so it's coming, I feel, right in November, in the 1, and probably in the first week, I'm thinking. Okay, if you're asking me for a time, at the most, it's in the month of November. So the most you'll have to wait is 30 days. But I believe it's around the first week, because we're talking the present. So this is the potential, the offer, the idea, the new beginning, okay? Because you've created space for something new. You've gotten rid of all that crap, that what's not working, and you're moving into the new. You also have the 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands is, you may feel like you have to prove yourself. You feel like there's a lot of competition, and these guys are really good at this. I don't know if I'm as good as them. Like, I just started and all that. And it's kind of feeling pressure in this new situation to perform just like everybody else that's been there for 5 years. Don't worry about that. You don't need, of course you want to prove yourself. Of course you want to do well, but don't feel it like pressure. Feel it like those creative juices, oh, geez, what could I do with this project? Or how could I, grab them in the first page of the book? How could I grab them, So kind of think in those ways, not I have to prove to those guys that, don't think of that, of, oh, if I could only, or you know what I mean, in those potentials, because I feel that you are going to be, don't forget, in your underlying energy, you have the 6 of Wands. You come in feeling like the 5, like you got to prove yourself and you're not as good as everybody else, but baby, you are. You're going to get the recognition. You're just as good as everybody else. You just got to figure out your niche, your nook in it. You know what I mean? You've already got the prediction of the 6. You're going to get there, and you're going to get recognized of like, holy, can she or he ever swing that wand around? Holy, is she ever a wand swinger? And it's like your magic wand. It is, whether it's a paintbrush, a pen, a gardening hoe, whatever it is. It's your broom. I don't know, but it's magic, and you are very good, or going to be developing very, very good skills in this area. It was the right way to go. And look at there's the 8 of discs. There's you working hard. You're really into this. You're making money. You're doing well. You might be saving at this point, like spending a lot of time putting your energy in. If you're a writer, painter, gardener, you might be doing a lot of writing, painting, gardening to prepare for a big sale, a big event, a big book, whatever it is, but you're putting a lot of time and energy in here. I can tell that you feel very good, very confident. I also feel like this is there could be like some sort of detail to it, some sort of detail, like because there's like fine details that you gotta get just right. And it's probably your touch, your personal touch. And don't forget to make it yours. Don't try and be like everybody else. Don't try and be like everybody else. Because there's enough clones out there. Be you. You're original, right? So this is saying that you're going to be making good money. You might be very busy working, okay? So enjoy your time off for these last for this last week, because it looks like you're going to be right busy. This is so nice. All right. So you, in the future or the outcome, you have the Knight of Pentacles or discs, the Three of Pentacles or discs, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Disc is moving slowly. You're moving slowly in this new direction. You're taking your time. I get the feeling a lot of times, water, because I know you guys, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. I just can't say I ever see a water sign moving slowly. You guys move fast and big, and you just crash in there like a wave. But this is a time when you need to take your time. Okay. You need to take your time and nourish every step and enjoy it. You're also healing at this time. Okay. You're healing from whatever old events beat you down. Okay. And it's another reason why you need to take your time. Don't trip over yourself trying to prove yourself. There's nothing to prove here. Okay. So, and because you're another reason you're moving so slowly, it's because this is new. This is a whole different thing for you, ball of wax. This isn't what you've been doing for 10 years. So you just take your time, don't push yourself. The Three of Discs. So this is collaboration. You could be on a team collaborating with people. Maybe you're going into business. You're going to start a business with a couple of others who happen to be really good at that and that, the other two facets of the plan that you needed to make this thing happen. But anyway, this is making your mark. This is the making your mark card, okay? And it's about very much being yourself and not being a clone, and recognizing that your difference is valued. It's needed. Just like that, this person's different from you and that person's different from them. But this person is an illustrator and I need illustrations for my book, or that person is the one that knows how to edit. You know what I mean? We need other people. We can't go through this world alone. We need other people and ones who value us, right? Ones who value us. Now, I do have a bit of a warning, however. I feel this stems back to the past, to some possible gossip or gossiper, okay? Gossiper. This person, because the Seven of Swords is like the stealing card. It's someone's trying to get away with something sneaky. Now, in the positive sense, first I'm going to do the negative sense. So someone's trying to get away with, steal your ideas, something like that, like try to get ahead without doing the work. All right. And so that's the negative side. The positive side is This could be you where you're trying to get ahead. You're trying to get information because you want to get ahead. You want to be on the same level. You want to not be behind everybody asking questions and wondering what everything's about. So you may take some time at night, on weekends, on your own, trying to get ahead. I want to know all that they know, okay? And be on top of this. Feel like you have a an edge, okay? That's the positive side of the Seven of Swords. But keep in mind that there could be, usually it's envy. Someone envies us and they want a little piece of what we have, and they don't want to do the work, though. That's not your problem. That's their energy. Okay, that's their energy. Just keep your stuff clean. All right. So I want to give a couple cards of clarity, and we're going to move over to Fiona, my oracle girl. How are we doing for time? What does it say?
20.
Oh my goodness, Lynn. Oh my golly goodness. See, I talk too much. Oh, I think that's it right there. Well, isn't that interesting? You got the Seven of Swords again. Okay. Now this one's quite different depiction. Here we have the guy hiding around the corner, doesn't want anyone to know that he's got this information. He's going to keep it. But this is quite a different image of the Seven of Swords. Here she's very protective. She's not going to let anyone touch this egg or harm her egg. She wants it to herself. Or is she a snake stealing an egg from another's nest, wanting her own baby, something to nourish? She doesn't have anything to nourish, and that person has 5, 6 eggs, 7 eggs. Why should they have all the eggs? So it's a tricky card, and I'm just saying that you need to watch out for this energy. Do not fear this person, hate this person, because it's only their own fears that makes them feel this way, act this way, whatever. Nobody can hold you back. Okay, you are ready to shine. You're ready to be successful, and you're doing the work. You're doing the work. Don't you? When we try to go through the back door, the shortcut, we usually end up in a jam. And not that we're wishing that for someone, but you're doing it the right way. Someone else doing it not the right way is they got to deal with their own jam, okay? So now we're going to hand it over to Fiona. Fiona, what do you have to tell them? What's your spin on that?
Thank you. That was amazing. I love Scorpio. I love Scorpios because they do the dark work. They do the shadow work. They're not afraid of the dark. And that was such a beautiful reading. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So the decks that I'm using, so I always like to share the decks. Yeah. I use the Rebecca Campbell Light, Work Your Light. I'm also working with Kyle Gray today, Gateway of Light Activation. Absolutely beautiful deck. And I forgot the box because I'm smart that way. The Doreen Virtue's Angel Healing cards, Oracle cards. So let's get started.
Hi, everybody chiming in. Good morning, Diane. And keep shuffling there, Fiona.
I'm good, don't worry.
P. James. Makai, Nisha. Mihai. Bucharest. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Good morning. She's saying hi. I hope you're a she. I hope I'm not messing that up. And is it Mihai? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I tried to.
How's it spelled?
Mihai.
Mihai.
Mihai. Oh, I did say it right. Wonderful. Well, welcome from Bucharest. We are in Kingston, Ontario, Canada, by the way, which is right at the bottom of Ontario, and we're right on the New York border of America. So this is a border town. So just so you know where we are, we're in Canada. Anyway.
Okay, beautiful souls. Here we go. So I have pulled 2 from each deck. A little bit different when I'm doing an oracle reading as opposed to a tarot reading. I go with what I'm drawn to. And today I feel like for the readings, it's 2 cards from each deck. So with the Gateway of Light activation, I love this deck. It's absolutely astounding. And it's more or less your spiritual connection. So Scorpio, the first card I got was Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support, which makes complete sense with everything that's going on with you right now. You are tapping into your higher self. You have the potential with your intuition to receive a lot of information to help you on your journey. You're asking for guidance to help you figure out who's on your team and who's not on your team. Use the angels, use your guides, use that higher self, that deep all goodness within you to get those messages. So that's the first card that's come up for you, and it's totally in alignment with this. Next is the Emerald Tablet activation. Now, first of all, very, very powerful, potent card. So it's kind of like, when I see this card, I essentially think of that Marvel movie, all the stones that Thanos gets, and he does the snap, the Infinity Stones. So it's kind of that energy for Scorpio coming up in the month of November. You are about to harness your power. And it's asking you to look higher and outside of just what's in front of you, but to go within so that you can make the changes on the outside, because you do have the potential. Emerald Tablet activation. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting, which means you have the ability to create. Alchemy is creation, taking all of your different gifts and making something unique, which is the 8 of discs as well. So you have the ability to create. So tune in and create. That's what it's telling you for the month of November, Scorpio. Isn't that not a beautiful card? And what I also love about this card is you also, the caduceus, it's the staff with the snake kind of energy. So I feel like there's going to be a deep healing within you as well, too. I know.
Yeah.
Yes. Next up, from the angel healing, because I love working with the angels. There are more, there's other guides and everything, but the angels 4D and up, 4th dimension, great energy, repeating energy. You have the seraphim, and now we're moving into the angel healing, ideas and inspiration. So they're really starting to knock it on the head, followed by spiritual growth. So November is the month for you to begin going inward, tuning in to create your outer world. You have the ability to change what's around you like that. So it's a very, very potent month for you. I love this energy. So don't be afraid. And I don't even have to say this to a Scorpio. Scorpios have very little fear. To step inward and spend some quiet time genuinely asking yourself, what do I want? We're so busy answering for everybody else, and so step in and ask what you want, and then ask the universe, how's it going to happen? Let's do it. So that is this month, because it's going to give you ideas and inspiration, followed by spiritual growth. You are not only going to grow what's on your outside, like material, but you're also going to grow inwardly too. And I love this because it's just complete alignment. I love how universe does this. Working your light. The first card I get, aligning your life. So things have been a little discombobulated. You're out of whack. So November is the month you're going to put it back together again. And it's not like a Humpty Dumpty frantic kind of thing. That's not the energy I'm getting. The energy I'm getting is taking your time, asking, listening, reacting, as opposed to like some naughty words come to mind, just a cluster, you know what, like it's not like just throwing everything together. It is genuinely stop, ask, listen, action. So align your life. It says here, what is not aligned or needs to change? And this can also relate to people, places, activities, or ideas. You have the power to change that. And with our theme of spiritual growth, of course, you're going to get the Akasha card. Akasha is the interconnectedness. Your guidance is divinely guided. I think we've seen that several times already, the divine. So November is your month to look within to create the reality you desire. So yes, that's the Scorpio reading for November. I love it. It is an action-powered month. I know you were talking about potential imposter syndrome, and that happens when you're stepping outside your comfort zone, but you already have all the tools and skills to do what needs to be done. You now have the opportunity to put it all together and make it yourself, for yourself, to create your own reality. Super exciting month.
Wow.
Scorpio, it's a potent one for you.
That is awesome. Isn't she great? Oh my God. So I'm just going to check in with who we have. You're in Australia, P. James. Oh, right on. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. I love how we're connecting, that way, this way, that way,
We're
all
over.
directions, eh? So Fiona and I both are going to be appearing at the Port Pery Healing and Light.
Psychic art, oh goodness, psychic.
We don't even know what it's called.
Highlight medium. Oh, goodness me. Okay, you keep talking. I will check online.
Yeah, that's how good at admin we are. Okay. Anyway, so we're appearing this Sunday in Port Pery, Ontario, at a psychic healing and light show. Anyway, it's not a light show.
Highlight psychic medium show.
It's a highlight. Is that what it's called, though? Well, no, I don't think it is, Fiona. It's called something else.
Going through my feed. I have to go to Instagram for this.
Anyway, so just I'll put it on here. I'll add it. It's the highlight psychic medium. She was right. Psychic fair. It's at the Latcham Center. Anyway, also, if you look down in the description box, you can, if you're interested in a personal private reading, you can reach me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. I've also put in information to, if you would like to reach Fiona for any readings, but I also put in a link there because Fiona offered a 5-day Empath Empowerment Circle, which is already complete, but all the videos and all the work and the templates and everything are still there, and it's free for you to go and check out. And I'm going to tell you, it made a big change for me. Sometimes even us empaths need to do a class, need a revamp. Remember, I was late with my videos last week? Well, it was because of Fiona. I was doing the class. And it was so worthwhile. I really, really needed it. And I highly suggest you go check it out. Now, you have to go to Facebook to get it. But I put the link in the description box if you're interested. And it's one of these things you can do in your own time. Take an hour here. Well, I think I'll do day 2 today a little bit. Or do a little bit of that. And there's homework, and it's just wonderful. So I highly suggest you at least check it out. Okay.
Mihai.
Well, you are completely welcome, you guys. And if you just wait a couple of minutes, like 10, we're going to be back with the Sagittarius video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wanted to also say happy birthday, Scorpio. I forgot to say happy birthday to all you guys. This is your happy birthday month. And I want to say happy Samhain. I was going to say Sam, I am. Happy Samhain. This is otherwise known as Halloween, the Day of the Dead. It's a time when we honor the dead. We honor that spirit world, And it's also a wonderful time to let things go, shed things, have a fire, write that out, burn it, baby, burn the pictures. I burned a pair of underwear an old boyfriend gave me one time because I said I want to burn everything from him or whoever it's from, you know. It could be whatever you feel like, yeah. And then it's just, yeah. I wrote at the bottom of mine, I'm free. I forgive you and I forgive me, and I'm free now. And boy, I felt different this morning. So anyway, however you decide to celebrate it or in your way, I hope you do. Happy birthday, and I'll see you soon. Bye, babies. Thanks, everyone, for joining us today. Very, very much. In any of the further videos we do, I just want to say, if you're interested in us pulling a card at the end for you personally, just donate a little bit to the super chat and we can take a couple extra minutes to do that. Anyway, thanks, guys. Bye. We're off.